Marshland! Let's go!
I don't see why you have to keep haunting me. Can't you just leave me alone?
Well, I don't really have a reason to, What can I get for leaving you alone?
Well, I'll tell you what. You leaning on my back like this, and draining all the energy out of me, I can't really give you much until you finally get off and I can look in my bag.
If you can give me something, anything.
How about this? Reaching into my pocket here and... What's that?
Woo!
That's me flipping you off. I'm telling you to get the hell off my back.
Well, this is me sucking you off.
Wait, what? Don't you know you're a ghost?
Wait, no, that sounded wrong.
You need to get off my ear post-haste.
Well,
I don't know why you're taking my life force out of my ear.
Well, I guess I'm taking it all then now. That middle finger didn't look very good. You should do it like this.
Oh, shit, my eye!
He goes wiggled it inside your ear.
Ah! I haven't had a wet willy like that since 30 days ago, and I'm not looking for it again. I'm sure this town of Ythill will be completely normal, and everything will go fine here.
Go fine. The last time I had a willy was last night. I just don't know who. Maybe a demon. Or the mayor.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Escaping Carcosa Online. I almost said Rising off the tip. We are here and ready to dive into the story. We've just entered into the second floor of the dungeon. The snow is deep, the winds are biting, but we're off to the incredibly normal town of Ythill. But before that, let's go ahead and go around this virtual table and introduce ourselves. My name is Lucas, my pronouns are he, him, and I will be your GM for the evening. Aubrey.
Hello, I'm Aubrey. You can find me everywhere on the internet. McQueen Cosplay, and I play Nisla, who is our local dwarf gunstigator, who just wants to get some answers. And we both use she, her pronouns.
Cassie.
Cassie, also known as Awesome Hylian across the internet. I play Morrigan, our party's monk/bird person, and she goes by she, her pronouns as well.
Chenier.
Hello, I'm Shania. I'm playing Loon, the summoner who thinks he's another assassin.
The last time where we left our heroes off, they had trudged into the snow of the second floor of the dungeon. After facing off against some ice methods and a bear, they had made their way to the small, completely normal town of Ythill. They saw it on the horizon there, the smoke raising from the smokestacks, this small mining community nestled in the side of this snowy mountain. And that's where we're starting off. You're all trudging through the snow. It's probably about thigh deep on you. Most of you are fairly small going through with this party. The snow's about like in your thighs, so it really makes you work like while you're trying to go forward. The cold wind whips up towards you, just like putting snow in your eyes as you're trying to look around. But Nisla, when all this is happening, it's still just like a comfortable fall day as you're enjoying this.
Other than the times I have to like take my glasses off and clean them and then put them back on.
Yeah, the joys. Looking at this town as you're getting closer and closer to it, it is a fairly nestled together town. The buildings themselves look pretty new, if anything. It looks like there isn't much wear and tear to this town at all, almost like they set it up overnight. And you see that there are figures like in the distance that are, moving about. It looks like they're going into buildings, other people talking outside, that kind of stuff. So you're all coming in through the southern part of the town. A lot of these houses, they got like the snow-covered roofs. You see there's the warm firelight coming out of the windows. And everyone, give me one of those wonderful perception checks that you may not want to pass.
Oh dear.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's 15 for me.
6.
All right, so Loon, you aren't really noticing a whole lot as you're just making your way through the snow. It's really picking up and like blowing your eyes. But as you're getting into town, the snow is definitely a lot less high, maybe up to your ankles or so as you finally trudge in. Looks like they've done some shoveling. But Morgan and Nisla, while you're looking around this town, you look at the denizens, and there's something not quite right. Some of them are walking strange. You see some of them, they just start almost like their bodies are just sort of jerking around as they're trying to like walk forward, and they start just almost shaking. You see there's one person nearby, and they're just continuously walking forward at a pole. And there's this mark on their forehead, like it's been worn in. There's blood trickling down their face. But looking at their face, there isn't one. It's the absence of. You start looking around, and more of the people, some of them have eyes, some of them have a nose or mouth. The odd person will have all three. But it seems like they're not done. This town isn't finished. You see some of the signs that are swinging are just these blank signs that are swinging past.
This is all horrifying. I was going to suggest we all maybe head towards the inn, but no, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Is the people not having faces? I'm wondering what they are. Are they homunculi? Are they golems of some kind? Is this whole place some, I don't know, magical sandbox? Can these people even talk to us?
Do you want to find out?
I mean, not really, but...
Well, I'm just gonna summon my Eidolon in case.
Do we remember where we were supposed to meet this person?
When you open up your quest log to see the information for the side quest, it says that you are supposed to come to the town of Ythill and meet up with Sir Non-Player. And it said like this knight is in need of your help, brave travelers. You notice something else too. As you are looking at the player count, when you last checked it, was 9,940. The player count now has dropped to 9,621. It appears that the side quests are taking their toll.
I knew those rodents of unusual size were more dangerous than people let on.
Yeah. Well, our quest says that we're meeting a knight. And there's a guardhouse over there. Maybe we should go there before we start trying to talk to people who are bleeding into the street.
Like us.
Yes.
True.
As I look at Loon's like 2 health.
As you're walking through, there are people talking, and they're having these conversations. Their bodies are moving really weird while they're talking, almost like they're on a different frame rate than you. You can hear them say, "Wow, it's really interesting. What is going on with the glowing caves up north?" "Yes, I am very interested in the glowing caves up north." As they're talking to one another, and you can see their skin is red and chapped, like they've been outside for a long time.
Something. Glowing caves up north.
Yeah.
You're walking past these people towards the guardhouse. You see that there is a goblin, and this is probably the most detailed person in this place. They have this this set of armor that's on them, like these iron pauldrons and chest plate. They are just trying to slowly trudge forward, this hair pulled back, and you see floating over their shoulders is this strange-looking dwarf ghost that is like drawing this energy from them. And this goblin, you see little thing pop up over their head. Sir, non-player. Hail you over there.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
I guess we also have to roll for hotness.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta roll for hotness.
Let's see. Roll D100. Oh, 34.
They're like,
No
yeah,
hotness.
Especially with like the energy drained out of them, they're looking fairly gaunt. Like, they have these dark bags under their eyes. I don't suppose you know of a few wonderful ghost removal services.
It depends. I am trained in occultism.
Sure, you can go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, see if I know something that at least give our new friend some respite from their ghost. 15?
You know that there are certain weapons that can harm ghosts. Let's take a look.
Usually things with, like, ghost touch on them, or silver, or magic.
Yes, I think that is pretty much it.
What level does Morrigan's fists become ghost weapons? I don't remember.
So they do have resistance. You know they have a resistance to most weapons, but if you have like force, ghost touch, or positive, then they do not have a resistance to that.
I'm pretty sure I have some force stuff.
Or if you had some powerful cleric with you, you could probably just make it go away.
Loon, what spells do you have prepared?
Um,
I don't think this ghost is going to be very weak to gun.
spells. Not gonna lie,
Do you have Disrupt Undead? Because that would be great right now.
I have open and close.
Ooh, can you open and close its damn mouth? It won't stop talking to me.
So, my key strike can be force, negative or positive,
Yeah.
if I want it to be.
Yeah, force and positive are both very effective against this ghost. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my golden years of this one.
Okay.
So, you know, I did some research. I recalled knowledge on a ghost. Is this could be part of my known weakness? You know, that I give Morrigan a +1 to hit for
Ooh.
acting upon my knowledge of force and or positive.
Okay. Let's try hitting the ghost with my key strike. 24 to hit.
That hits.
We have 11 damage.
Your fist goes forward. You're wondering, can I really punch a ghost? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. And your fist connects with this ghost's face as it sort of like crumples inward, and the ghost goes flying back, like ripping off of this goblin. Suddenly you see like this energy is flowing back into the goblin as they breathe in deep, and the screen, everyone's vision just sort of flickers and starts glitching. And suddenly, whereas it was about 9:30 in the morning, fairly bright outside as the sun reflects off the snow, suddenly it is dark. This red text is glitching in front of you. Ghost activated.
Oh no!
Activated?
Activate!
And then this text just disappears. And the ghost starts growing. And you watch like one of its arms starts growing out into like another, almost like another body. So it's growing out and screaming off of its one side, and its other arm is becoming this large snake. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
I don't think I should have punched the ghost. I should have left it alone.
This is good. I wanted you to punch the ghost.
11.
19 for me.
21.
Oh, whatever. I forgot I can't roll for shit on this. So I got 12 for the ghost.
I mean, the question now is that, like, is the ghost giving up its ghostly properties to become Edward Snakehands?
I mean, I can still do damage, so it's not going to be a lot. But I still do actually have some bombs left, so hopefully those do something.
the fight starts off, you watch as this goblin is starting to get up, like holding their head as they're turning around, like, oh, what the shit, as they're taking a few steps back. And we start off with Loon. Loon, you and your Eidolon are out, and you are looking at this ghost as it keeps morphing and transforming further. And the name above it keeps flickering. It says like ghost, and then it's like just a bunch of symbols and letters that you can't recognize, and it goes back to ghost.
Well, damn. Okay, beanbox time. The only option I have.
You are at 2 health.
Yeah, I mean, spells are great. Spells do damage to ghosts.
Yep. And this time I won't die.
I believe this is a ray attack.
7.
7, and let's see what your pluses are.
You have a +6 to hit.
You blast this out and roll a d6 to see how long it takes to recharge.
4.
So it takes 4 rounds for this box to recharge, but like it's just shaking in your hands. It blasts this beam out as you go skidding backwards, and it just veers off near the ghost, like cutting a bit into the guardhouse. You can hear some shouting from inside there now.
I'll try using... Is Celestial Healing also not here, or is it?
I believe you're an occult caster, and I think the only one that is for level 1 close enough is Soothe, and that is a 2 action, and it's 1d10 plus 4.
Would you like to use that? We could always take a look at it after, but like for now.
Sure. 1d10. 6 plus 4.
So you heal for 10 hit points.
Yeah.
So this energy goes over you and your Eidolon as you start healing up, and this ghost it's starting to grow even larger now. It's looming up, and it goes from Loon to Nisla.
I am also not looking great on health.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to start my turn by spending my first action to battle medicine myself. Because I think I did it before when I was even lower, but it's been like an hour since our fight before, right?
I'd say yeah.
So then I'm going to battle medicine myself. I'm just going to do it at the basic 15 DC. And I get 15 exactly. Need assurance. So bad. I'm going to heal myself 2d8. So I heal 15.
Nice. You feel some of your wounds stitching up as you are looking at this ghost, and it's trying to drag itself forward towards all of you. This snake hand is like biting into the snow around, like just like almost pulling it towards you.
So I am going to spend my next action to pull one of the acid flasks out of my bag.
Nice.
And then for my last action, I'm going to throw it at the ghost.
All right, roll a hit.
And that is going to be a 19.
A 19 is a miss.
Oh.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a ghost. And then that's my entire turn.
And it goes to Dan Noodle's turn. So Dan is barking and borking as they quickly pull their sword out and rush forward. They're going to go in for 2 swings of their blade. Oh shit! Okay,
Heck
right on.
yeah! Woo!
Heck yeah, Dan.
They go in, swing. This blade cuts through the air, slashing at this creature as the ghost is roaring out. Oh wow, they're on fire. They're doing 17 damage in total as this blade just cuts once, cuts twice. As like you see there's a little like sparking as you remember when you found a magic longsword, you gave it to the dog.
Yes.
So the dog is like, quickly skidding back as it's holding this blade. And when it cut, the ghost itself is like glitching, and Dan cut off the one arm that was turning into another ghost, and it just fades and fizzles as it just like floats into the ether. And it goes from Dan to Morgan.
Does it? I thought the ghost went before me.
Oh, you are right. Good call. All right, so the ghost is gonna attack the dog.
Rude.
As the dog is now whining, realizing that the ghost is coming towards it. Morgan has sold them out.
I will protect.
Oh, shit. Natural 20.
Oh.
The ghost viper hand just whips out, and you hear this yelp and cry from Dan Noodles as it just like bites right into them.
Stop biting Dan Noodles!
I'm
the
sorry.
bear was biting him.
Yeah. And you're watching as this green energy is glowing off it too. Oh no! This is bad. 24 points of damage Dan takes as they yelp and they drop to the ground as they've taken damage before. The poor dog. Lucas, what have you done? Oh no, the hate mail. So we go to Morgan. The dog's still alive. It's just unconscious.
I will spend all of my actions next turn saving the dog.
This is like one of those moments where I'm like, why don't I have any healing, anything?
You do.
We do have a healing potion.
I do have a healing potion, that's true. And is Dan like right next to me, like I see in this map?
Yeah, you can move up pretty easy. I'd say they'd be like 5 or 10 feet away from you. And you now see there is like an additional energy that's swirling around this ghost.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, let's do a minor healing potion for Dan Noodles. That is 4.
This like little energy is glowing off of Dan as they perk up, their ears stick up, and they're looking, and their eyes like they just kind of like snorf around, and they're sniffing the bottle that you gave them, and then they sit up when grabbing their sword.
Okay. They got a little bit of something. A little bit of something in there. Okay. Well then, now I am going to go into Tiger Stance, Dragon Ball Z sound effects with like "Roar" in the background.
A bird goes into tiger stance.
That's right. We both have claws, and the kit attack and the burb attack. And we are now going to use the last action to try and hit this thing, and that is an 18.
18 is a miss.
Alright, well, I'm just going to stand here in my tiger stance until the next episode then. Next time on Dragon Ball.
First, we have to flash back to the moments you were training to gain this stance. And you have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
As we just...
We'll be back in 3 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because the next 2 weeks are just learning about Lord's Past.
That's right. Alright, so from Morgan we go back up to Loon. So your Eidolon is a lot closer to the creature than you are. You've moved back a bit.
For now, I kinda don't wanna just get one shot, so I'm gonna just do another suit.
Okay.
Oh, an 8.
So you had 8 hit points back. You're feeling good. You got 1 action left. What would you like to do?
Oh, shield.
That'll raise your AC by 1, and then you can use that to negate some damage if it comes at you.
Alright, so what does this shield look like when it's going over you?
I think it just glows. Yeah.
So you have like this glowing shield sort of, or like glowing energy?
Oh, energy.
So you have like this layer of like this energy forms around you as suddenly you heal yourself up again. And we go from Loon to Nisla.
I will move up, I guess, next to Dan Noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, I will battle medicine Dan. I'm going to go for the DC 20. That is a 25.
Woo!
So it'll be 24 health that he will get back.
Oh, they're feeling good. Their tail's wagging. They're happy. They're borking. They're ready for combat.
And then I will stab this ghost with my parasol. This is my only other option.
I mean, that's fair.
It's only a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20 does hit.
Dirty 20 hits. Okay. So he will take 2 piercing damage.
All right, so you pierce forward your parasol and it just clips the side of this ghost, and you see like energy is leaking out of this cut, and you see the ghost is deflating a little bit.
It's a piñata!
It goes from Nisla to Dan, who is ready for another fight. They're going in for some more swings. Let's see what this dog's got. Double slice. I've been rolling his pluses wrong this whole time. I'm sorry, doggo.
All those close calls.
Oh my god, he's doing so well.
Yes! I am here for it.
He's rejuvenated. Ready to do some hack and slash.
He's ready to do a heck and slash.
Hack and slash.
You see he slices again twice across this ghost, and you watch as like more of these cuts like go on, and this energy is leaking as they're growing smaller, and the snake is still the same size. It's reaching out, biting, and the snake itself, its face like glitches. In one moment it's like a cobra, and then the next moment you see it's like this viper, and like it keeps changing, and it goes from Dan to... Alright, still the biggest threat. It is fighting with the dog.
I mean, alternative universe, what if it just started doing the monster mash in honor of the season?
And you know, there is some alternative universe where that happened and you just gleefully slew the ghost.
We're in the worst timeline.
Yeah, this is... Oh, they got a 1! So, you see the ghost, it goes in to bite, this viperhead pulls, but it was used to having so much weight behind it from the other body, incorporeal weight that is. And so it reaches forward, and the body's a lot smaller now, so it goes too far, giving Dan an opportunity to bring that sword down.
Let's go.
Oh, 31 to hit, that's gonna hit, Dan.
Is that a crit? Because a dirty 20 hit.
Oh, it is. So let's see how much damage. Alright, so they are doing 23 points of damage. Dan brings this sword up, but there's like a spark around it as it goes, and it slices the head off this snake. And you hear this echoing scream as it just fades away, and it starts becoming daylight once more. Hey there, travelers. It's me, your GM Lucas, and whew, look at us. Once again, we make it down to the wire, getting that episode out. What a classic. I knew I was having vacation and all that kind of stuff going on, so this one was going to be released fairly late, but still completed our goal, so right on. Alright, so a few things that I wanted to touch on before we dive right back into that episode. First off, thank you, of course, so many of you who have been joining us recently. Our numbers have been going up a decent amount. We've been getting a lot of new listeners who've been diving into seeing what Escaping Carcosa is all about. So I do hope you've been enjoying our lovely tale, because it is a blast to share the story with everyone else. Secondly, always remember you can go over to the Spotify and you could be leaving your comments there. You can also message us either through Discord. There's a link to join the Discord server in the show notes, or you can always leave us a message anywhere else. You can follow us on Patreon for free, where we leave monthly updates, which, speaking of which, I have to leave one soon. You can always leave us comments there. We'd love to hear from you. Other than that whole spiel, let's take a look at Spotify. We actually got a few comments on there, so love it. The first one is from Tensdon. Of course, a first date never goes perfectly. You know, Mauve was trying so hard, being so slick with that date, and Guy will always have that sphere of influence. Whether it's slugs, gum, smokes, lighting a fire in your place of work, Guy's there. Don't worry. The other comment we have from Katie is today on, "Hey guys, WTF, Gale's now in danger." Yeah, he is. I feel like, so a lot of GMs, we choose a character that we just don't mind constantly throwing them in danger and constantly being like, haha, this is what's going to happen to this character. They're kind of like our person to highlight and show danger with, and I feel like Gale is that for Michaël. But we'll have to wait and see. You'll see how this story goes. The next promo we're going to be showing you is from Isfet Archives. This is an audio drama that I actually listen to, really enjoy. It is a story where there are people with special powers that are showing up or really have always been hidden on Earth, and then how they're being hunted by different organizations, and they're monsters and all that kind of good stuff. But check it out. I'm really enjoying it. Show them some love over wherever you get your podcasts. But let's go on over to that cursed radio, give it a little slap, and have ourselves a listen.
Hi, I'm I'm Emily, and I've lived my whole life being absolutely average. We're talking cat-owning, small apartment in the city, normal human being. That is until recently. Now I'm being told that not only am I not normal, I'm not even human. I'm something called an anomaly. Chaos incarnate. And I might be the cause of the end of humanity. Follow along as I discover who my friends are, who is trying to manipulate me, and who is trying to kill me before I ravage this world.
All right, all. I don't want to take too much of your time. Gonna let you get right back into the episode. You'll just be hearing my voice in a different lovely style. I think we actually recorded this one around Halloween, so, you know, we're hitting that fun Halloween flavor. I feel like Ballad always does. But enjoy the remainder of our online episode. I bid you all adieu.
You know what? Okay, I want the decapitated snake to go like the weird blow up things in the car parking lots.
And that is what happens as it just flies away. And Dan's just barking, like they're jumping around, they're happy, they put their sword away because safety first, and they're just barking around, jumping.
What a good boy.
Well, shit, you're all quite strong.
Yeah, glad to be of help.
Oh yes, that ghost has been draining me for some time.
Draining? Oh, like sucking?
Funny you should say that. Sucking it right out of my ear.
Right off your ear?
It was the worst. But now I'm feeling better and I'm ready to go get myself a drink if you know what I mean. It's been a bit too much. This town is spooky.
Does our goblin friend start to look like significantly healthier?
Oh yeah, it's like their life is just like flowing back into them.
I think Aubrey knows where I'm going with this.
I do.
We have to re-roll for hotness.
Oh, all right. See if we break roll 20 again. Here we go. 65. So
yeah.
Hey!
It's almost twice of what they had before. So they're looking a lot better. The voice definitely doesn't suit the body. As you're looking over at them, they are probably up to your waist. Most of you are around 5 feet tall. So they themselves are around 3 feet. So maybe a little bit past your waist, like maybe more towards you, like your ribs. And they have this armor that looks a little like messed up. The sword at their side looks very fancy and has these glowing runes along the sheath. And they adjust them, their armor and everything and turn towards all of you. Well, my name is Sir Non-Player. How are all of you?
And we did just get attacked by bears and
Ooh.
snow.
Methods.
Yeah, and now this ghost that got off of you attacked us.
Well, it looks like you could use a nice warm fire. Why don't you come with me?
I just hope everyone in this inn has faces.
Come along. They march forward, going past some people. You see, like, there's a person with, they have, like, one eye, a very large nose, and no mouth. And they look towards Sir Non-Player, and they wave them like, nice to see you again, Frank. They're walking past them, and they nod, and then they just go back to doing what they're doing. Opening up the doorway into the Red Giant Inn and Tavern, it is a bustling crowd inside of here, and there are many voices, but not enough faces to go along with it. You see these people talking, the people who have no faces. They're talking, they're making the motion, they have a voice. But when they go to eat or they go to drink, they're just pouring this food and drink all over themselves.
Horrifying.
Damn.
Table for 4 or 5. Maybe 6? Is that ghost version of you need something to eat?
Yeah. He's kinda... Actually... Yeah, just let him sit down on the floor. Wait, no, actually, no. Get him also at the table.
You got it. So you get in there, and the place is bustling. They're all talking. You hear a lot of these conversations going on, and it's just a repeat. These conversations that are happening. People going, "I was attacked by some mephits yesterday. Killed my horse while I was on the way. It's a damn shame. That was a good horse." And you hear them again. "I was attacked by some mephits yesterday." And like it's just looping this conversation as you're sitting near a few people, and this table is moved off to the side, some chairs are brought up, and a goblin plops down. Dan jumps up onto a chair and is sitting, their tail wagging as they're looking excitedly for food.
Which is apparently everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? They'll just hop right off that and they just start going to eat some of the food that's on the floor. They're stoked. They're not a picky eater. Yeah.
He deserves it.
So, at this point, I think Morgan is, like, just wildly, not suspicious, but, like, untrusting of Sir Non-Player and like, familiarity with these unfinished people. So, the necessary question is, excuse me, are you from here?
Oh, heavens no. No, I'm not from this area. I'm just a regular goblin person heading off to find the love of their life.
But you come here often.
Oh, I come here often enough. I'd say maybe even once every few days. Stop into town.
That ghost wasn't the love of your life?
No. Just an old friend.
Oh.
You know what's going on here with all these people? I mean, they don't even have mouths to eat. There was a guy on the way here, he had one eye. And it wasn't like he lost an eye, it was like he never had the eye.
Or the mouth.
Or just like, people who just have a nose.
Oh, yes.
And then, Mr. Repeating Dialogue over here.
Good chatter, that one. Never leave you wanting for conversation, I'll say that much. Yes, this town is it's a bit strange, but it grows on you when you've come here every few days.
If you say so.
Well, you see a lot of them, they don't have mouths, they don't have faces, they might even not have a bit of a personality, but this town's got heart, I'll give it that.
You seem very fond of this place, given that this is what it is. And gestures around at the people, quote-unquote people, soiling themselves with the tavern's offerings.
Food is brought and drink, and the food looks like a lower texture, it looks strange, like it wasn't finished, and it's...
Eat like fucking Skyrim food.
Yeah, you're like looking at it like, what is this supposed to be? It's like the...
Drag a wheel of cheese across the table.
Have we, accidentally made our way into some sort of, dev environment that was, a deleted town?
We broke the boundaries.
We moved outside of the published code.
You're on top of Ironforge, you're where the airport is. And well, you see, this place, it's a little bit different. People are a little bit strange, but I always find that you have to make the best of what you've got, because sometimes you don't have a choice.
It's been a bit, so out of character, this is the person that we're supposed to meet to go to the weird dwarf fortress, right?
Yeah, it was the expedition to the dwarf fortress. And it said that you had to go find this knight who, they were in need of your assistance.
Okay.
They certainly were.
So you are the one who put out we need to meet up with you to check out the fortress?
So that's why you're here. Yes, I'm on my way to an old forgotten fortress, and I've been looking for a few strapping young people to join me on my quest. Looks like you're up to the task after you took care of that old ghost.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely have our moments, and there's usually more of us, but I think we lost to the other ones in the snow somewhere.
Ooh.
They'll catch up.
Well, it is a doozy of a storm out there, I have to say. I don't really like the snow much myself, but what can you do when you live here? You have to come to the town every few days.
So what do you know about this fortress?
The fortress. We have to pass through a few places to get there. We have to walk through these snow-covered mountains, go through a glowing cave, and march our way up to this open lake. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, wonderful, great sunset, but there's a lot of baddies along the way.
Baddies?
Oh, yes, a lot of the undead variety. I was marching with my companions and the love of my life. We were heading throughout the mountains on our way to this very village when we were ambushed by these skeletons. The skeletons of this dwarven descent, they were tearing at us, ripping us apart, and I managed to barely escape with my life, but no one else did.
Oh,
Now I head to this fortress because where the damn things are.
In like our little private party chat, I want to send. Do we want to see if they know anything about the sign?
I thought he said daddies.
Loon, get your head out of the gutter.
I feel like Morgan wants to write something, but this whole time she's been sitting in her chair, increasingly bewildered into almost a state of like rage, because this guy is talking really casually and confidently about this whole place that just reeks of Uncanny Valley and unfinished work, and there's just a bunch of golems wandering around, and he's like, I don't live here, but I live here, and I'm trying to find my true love, but my true love is dead, and I'm going on this quest, but also I had this insane ghost on me. And there's just a lot of like, what? I don't understand. Why are you here? Just like going on.
You take a big spoonful of untextured food as they're chewing on it. You look a bit perplexed.
Yes, you are perplexing, sir.
Well, I have to do what I gotta do.
I find you to be full of contradictions. I would like more information about this quest that you put up a call for, because what we have is nothing really, and I think we need an explanation for this place, why you're here. You say you visit so often. Why?
Well, sometimes we don't always have a choice. Sometimes we just have to go somewhere because it's what fate has determined for us, but we do it because of the reward at the end. The town here itself, Ythill, a lovely mining town. A lot of these people like to head into the mountains, get themselves some wonderful ore, bring it down here for a good sale, but sale's been kind of tough with all the ice methods and bears.
Yes, we met those.
Yes. But who am I? I'm a gentle traveler, a gentleman extraordinaire. I'm heading off to find the love of my life. They're at the end of the journey.
So the love of your life is the friends you make along the way?
Wow, that's a beautiful thing. But no.
Are you bound by a curse?
They stare forward.
Oh no, we broke them.
Some things are best left unsaid.
So Morgan is going to write in the chat, the party chat, how many times of him saying, I am searching for the love of my life before we go. He's repeating himself just like all of these other crazy things in this tavern.
Loon types back. This food tastes weird.
It does. It's like you take one bite of something that looks like it should be potatoes, and it's like cotton candy, and it's not fun. These flavors are all wrong.
Yeah, just pull out my own rations and start eating them.
The Sonic curry.
Yeah, they have the Sonic curry, 100%.
We have our bottomless bag of bran, so worst case scenario.
just start eating bread.
We have food. You don't have to eat this.
Dan comes marching back with like blue all over their fur on their mouth, and they're just looking so pleased as they get up on the chair.
Why you smell like curry? What did you eat?
I think he had some curry.
Well, it's blue.
So, we head to the fortress and all of that. It does sound like it's going to be a very long journey. Is there anywhere here that we might be able to get some provisions for that journey?
Oh, yes, there's a few great shops that I love stopping by before I take on this venture. It's always a dangerous one. I'll say we can head on over to Cole's House of Oddities. Lots of good things there. If you need a good hammer or an axe, head on over to the Thunder Hammer Forge.
Yeah, Morgan's just gonna leave and go to the Cole's House of Oddities in a very rude fashion, glaring at this man,
They seem a little mad.
then going off to the House of Oddities.
It's been an interesting couple of days for us.
Understandable. Oh, and you're traveling from... Where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Oh, we're all from Carcosa.
Oh, Carcosa. I always wanted to travel there this time of year, but never make the trip. Always got to come to town every few days. Always have to be here.
How long did it take us to get here from Carcosa?
Probably like 2 hours. Like I was saying before, it's because you woke up very early because ST3v3 tormented everyone with the town bell
Yeah.
that was newly installed. It's probably only around 9:30 or so.
It took us 2 hours to get here.
They still have that lovely mayor, everyone's best friend.
Yeah, they do. You know it.
Oh, wow, they are just such a character. Always helping people out.
Always. With those lovely choppers.
Oh, they got them now. That's nice. They used to only have a few teeth. That's nice.
But I think I will go join my friend in checking out and making sure we're all stocked up with everything we need. I will let you leave you to your food and talking to people.
Yeah.
And I'm going to excuse myself.
Well, that sounds good to me.
I will take Dan if Dan wants to go.
Are you going along as well, Loon?
Sure.
So all of you're marching out. Morgan is a bit in the lead. Back outside, trudging through. You see there's a person who's shoveling near Cole's House of Oddities, and they're just keep shoveling the same spot, even though the snow is gone. They're like digging into the frozen earth. They're trying to move this away with their shovel. Their hands are chapped from the cold. And they look up at you, and there's just one large eye in the forehead, nothing else. They go back to shoveling. And opening up the door, it is this musty room. You can see the dust and stuff floating in the air. There are shelves filled with all sorts of odds and ends of strange items, trinkets, some completely normal items that you would expect. And you see sitting at this table, further at the back, there is this old-looking individual. They have all these blankets over them. Their face is shadowed. They have this beard that's sticking out, and it goes out quite a ways. They reach out an old, wizened hand, pointing towards you, Morgan, as you come in. Well, it's been a while since we've had one of your kind here. A traveler.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Do you have anything for sale, good shopkeeper?
I have great many things for sale, but what is it you seek, Tellarian?
I'm actually not really sure. This is an antiquing trip.
Oh, I love antiquing. They get up, and you hear like the cracks of their knees as they stand. They have these blankets all huddled over them, like a hood pulled over, and they're slowly shuffling towards you. Yes, I think we have some wonderful things for you. Shall we take a look together?
Sure, please lead the way.
Have you ever found a stone that wouldn't stop screaming when you pressed on the back of its head until you poked its eye?
Can't say that I have.
It could be useful. Do you want one? It's 10 gold for a screaming stone.
Oh, I want to get one.
Oh, we have a business person here. Very good. They reach out this old withered hand. Just 10 gold, please.
Okay, here you go.
And they hand you this lump of coal, and there is like a soft spot to press in the back. It's weird. It feels like skin, and it has this large eye that's made out of coal. When you press the back of the head, it screams, and when you poke the eye made of coal, it stops. And it sounds like a person's scream.
Hey guys, look. And then just presses it.
Ah, yes, music to my ears.
This is music?
Why not?
Oh no.
It sounds dreadful. And then he just presses the eye.
Please stop it, Loon.
He presses the eye again.
Ooh. Have you ever wanted a mirror that can show you something you may not necessarily want to see but need to?
Like our future?
Do you wish to look at the mirror?
For
For only 5 gold, I'll let you look.
5 gold.
I'll let you look in the mirror. It'll show you.
Someone needs to teach Loon fiscal responsibility.
Any kind of restraint at all?
Now he just goes in. Sure, I want to see.
Just you. And they take you over, Loon, to this one very tall mirror, and they pull this old blanket off it. This dust is everywhere. They go up to the mirror and they place a hand on the side of it. You're looking at this mirror, and it slowly starts to shift. And it shows you, the real Loon Cross. And you're in a hospital bed. And you see on your body is the same yellow symbol that's on your body in this world. And doctors are staring at it. You see them talking and pointing at it, writing something down on a clipboard, as a few of them are shaking their heads. And it shifts away, back to just being a mirror.
Oh, damn.
What did you see? Did you see something that was good?
I saw assurance, but that's pretty much it.
Well, that's good.
Well,
Only 5 gold to look in the mirror.
I'll do it.
You come up to the mirror, Nisla. They touch their hand to the mirror as it once again shimmers and moves. And you see Fable standing over you. They look stressed. They haven't been sleeping well. There's bags under their eyes. Their hair's a little messed up. They're holding a headset. You're lying there with the headset on. They lie down near you, and they put the headset on. And you watch as their body starts jerking and spasming, like they're having a seizure on the ground, and it fades. What did you see?
I saw somebody I'm gonna have to have a really tense conversation with when I get back. But oh god, I really hope they're okay.
The mirror shows you what you need to see.
I wish you'd show me like 30 seconds more, but
It always shows you just enough.
Morgan will go look in the mirror.
5 gold.
5 gold.
You go up to the mirror and you watch as it shimmers and moves. And you see this very expensive looking hospital room. And it's empty of anything that gives a human presence. There's no flowers, there's no cards, there's no, stuffed animal or anything like that shows. There are chairs that are neatly set off to the side, no one's jackets hanging over them. You're laying there and you watch as an older man you recognize as your father steps in, looking down at you. Their gaze it's just staring. And they check their phone and then walk out. What did you see? Was it assurance?
Just expected.
Sometimes seeing the expected can allow you to plan for the unexpected. as they're covering up the mirror again. Now, would you like to purchase some more goods? I have quite a bit here in Cole's House of Oddities.
I would like to see more. I don't know if Loon should see more, though.
I'm G to see more.
Maybe you should let 2.5 control the coin
And
purse.
2.5 just grabs the coin purse and be like, shakes his finger. I wink his finger.
No, no, no.
I'm more financially responsible than you.
Yes, I wouldn't mind seeing a few other things.
They shuffle forward and they pull out this rope. This is a good one. This rope will let go when you snap your fingers. But don't yell at it. You don't want to know what happens next. It's only 20 gold pieces.
Loon raises his hand. Loon 2.5 slaps it.
No.
What's the practical application? Besides, like, if you tell us what we want, I'll snap my fingers and this rope will stop choking you.
That's a good one. Or if you're climbing and you don't want to untie it yourself, you snap your fingers and it'll untie and fall towards you.
That actually wouldn't be too bad. And we are about to go into ruins where we might need to climb things.
Ooh, this is a great one. They opened up this little case. It's a nice square of skin. Look at it. Look at the writing on it. It's a journal. Always telling you a little bit something about where you're going. It always works, but you gotta put it on.
What do you mean when you say you have to put it on?
Oh, just like anyone would put on their skin. You just put it on, and it's with you forever.
Well, it wasn't with the last person forever.
Well, they had to pay a debt.
You know what? I'll take the rope.
Oh, 20 gold, very well. Oh, I have some dancing shoes.
Are they cursed dancing shoes?
Oh, no, they just make you good at dancing. This one's a hot commodity, though. I usually sell a fair amount of these. This one's 50 gold.
Oh,
Just make you good at dancing?
You're very good at dancing.
do I ever stop dancing after I wear it?
You can stop dancing whenever you want, because you can dance when you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
Oh, seems nice. Then Loon just feels a jab on his face. Like 2.5 just straight up punches.
No.
This is a wonder. This is a small disc. When inserted at the back of the head will cause the person to fall aslumber until removed.
Wouldn't they just be dead?
No, they're just sleeping. They're always just sleeping.
Damn, that's a good prank.
Yeah, it's a great prank. A permanent prank.
Great prank. Great prank, bro.
When you're first asleep at a
Hey.
sleepover.
It was a prank. Get up.
Ooh, I have a pair of gloves that'll extend your fingers by 10 centimeters.
Can it go back?
Yes,
Oh,
it's by choice. Longer fingers, always good. I always tell myself I need to lengthen these. Better for piano.
That's true. Maybe not 10 centimeters, but
I was like, Morgan just has, like, wings. Like, and those are kind of like fingers. How would you wear gloves?
I'm already wearing gloves.
So Morgan has like taloned hands. Yeah.
I was, like, trying to think back to the art. I was like, wait. I just thought it would be like those just cartoons where the birds, like, wings suddenly become hands.
Yeah.
And so you pick up things with your feathers.
Well, we had to determine how does a bird play a trumpet, and we're like, I guess there's like a cartoon moment where they can use their beak like that. Ooh, what about a pair of pants that glow in the dark? 10 gold.
I want.
Here you go. I knew you'd buy these ones.
Just brave pants.
Brave
You
pants.
just have brave pants.
Are you interested in an additional shadow?
Possibly. What does this shadow do?
Well, it's definitely better than just one shadow. This shadow sometimes has a mind of its own, for better or worse. Bit of a trickster.
I already have that. It's this man.
Beautiful.
Your keeper. How much for the shadow?
25 gold. It's an easy surgery. We just
Surgery?
we just make a small incision on your shadow, and then we put that shadow in and they're attached. You won't feel anything. Your shadow will, but you won't.
I look down at my shadow.
It goes all Peter Pan. Ah!
Yeah.
God, that is tempting. Maybe I'll be back for the maybe I'll be back for the extra shadow.
I have a question.
Yes.
On the piece of skin, can you feel it when a new message is written on it?
Of course you can. It's such a delight. A little scribbling, a little bit of scratching, but not painful. Like a good itch being scratched.
How much is the piece of skin?
25 gold.
Alright, I'm getting the piece of skin.
I'm just like, mechanically though, what do extra shadow do?
It's like a trickster shadow. Sometimes it'll help you, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll play practical jokes on you or someone else, or sometimes it'll point something out to you. All right, so you're handed over the patch of skin, and you want to purchase the shadow?
Yeah, let's just do it. We said 25?
Yes. So they take out this jet black scalpel, and they crouch down. You hear their bones and their back crack.
I'm just, turning away. I'm not gonna watch.
They cut into the shadow, and the shadow is flailing and trying to push away as they push the other shadow into this opening, and then now there are 2 shadows of Nisla.
I hear his kneecaps.
Oh, that happens with age.
Oh, it's like me standing up now.
And you get the patch of skin. Where would you like to place it?
That's a good question. I don't want any of my feathers to be plucked for this thing.
I could say you put it on like the back of your hand, or maybe like a wrist or something.
Yeah, let's do a wrist. That'll work.
Okay. It seals on, and you can't even find the seam once it's on there. It starts like fading towards like your color, but it's sticking up a little bit, like almost like it's inflamed. It'll take some time, but the author will get to know you and write you messages.
Alright. Best not to think about it too much.
Do you have any healing potions?
Healing potions. Yes, I believe we do.
I think that was a really responsible thing to ask, Loon.
They have minor and lesser healing potions. The minor are 4 gold, and the lesser are 12. The lesser heal 2d8 plus 5, and the minor heals 1d8.
12 gold, right?
Yes. I only have 2 of the lesser, though. You can purchase both if you'd like.
I'll purchase both.
And I have 4 of the minor. Alright, so that's 24 gold for 2 lesser healing potions. And that is another 16 gold for the minor. They take your money and they put it into like this bag they have off to the side. And you start hearing this banging happening in the back. I must be off. They're hungry. We always have to feed them when the time is right.
Yeah, no, we're totally just leaving.
Yeah.
And you step out into the snow, leaving this house of oddities as the banging is getting louder and louder in there. You're all right, I'm coming. and you step out to a crowd of these strange-faced individuals staring at the door and all of you.
Oh.
Escaping Carcosa is brought to you by the Ballad of the Seven Dice Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram by searching Ballad of the Seven Dice. Supporting our Patreon helps us pay for the show, such as hosting, equipment, and additional content for you to enjoy. Our Patreon is pay what you want and contains behind-the-scenes footage, audio dramas, one-shots, and more. You can also head over to iTunes and Spotify and leave us a 5-star review. Every review helps us fight against the horrors of the algorithm. Until next time, dear travelers, keep an eye out for that yellow sign.